If you've been using an old computer to play World of Warcraft, you might have to loot something new. The 10-year-old MMO is getting new and more detailed character models in the upcoming Warlords of Draenor expansion. Since they look a lot better, they might increase the game's system requirements. When asked if players with older machines will have to upgrade, the game's community manager revealed that they don't know yet. The team is still working on the expansion and won't have a definitive answer about new system requirements until the beta begins soon. We'll let you know when more details are revealed. DC's most iconic female superhero is going to appear in at least 3 new movies. Late last year, Warner Brothers announced that Fast and Furious 6 actress Gal Gadot had been cast as the Amazonian warrior princess Wonder Woman. She's first set to appear in the sequel to The Man of Steel, which currently has the working title Batman vs. Superman. Now, Gadot herself has revealed that she's signed on to appear as Wonder Woman in at least 2 more DC movies. The other 2 are expected to be the Justice League Ensemble, along with a Wonder Woman solo movie. The studio has been struggling to get a Wonder Woman project off the ground for years, so comic fans should be happy to know that it's finally becoming a reality. Batman vs. Superman, complete with Wonder Woman, was recently delayed. It will now ride its invisible jet into theaters on May 6, 2016. And now that Batman and Superman have been delayed, a smaller superhero has scurried in to take their place. Marvel has bumped up the release date of Ant-Man by 2 weeks. It will now arrive on July 17, 2015, the same day that Batman vs. Superman was originally scheduled to premiere. The film will star Anchorman's Paul Rudd as the size-shifting superhero, with Wall Street's Michael Douglas as the inventor of his shrinking technology. It's being helmed by the World's End director Edgar Wright, so expected to have a more comedic tone than some of the other Marvel movies. Speaking of the other Marvel movies, Nick Fury's tenure as the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. may be coming to an end. Samuel L. Jackson has revealed that he only has 3 movies left in the 9-picture deal he inked with Marvel back in 2009. This gives the studio 2 options: sign Jackson for another slew of movies or find a replacement.
But given that it's a stupid-ass decision, I've elected to ignore it.
We'll let you know what they decide. Jackson will next appear as Nick Fury in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which is being billed as more of a spy thriller than a traditional superhero movie.
Nick has different agendas in each movie. You know, he kind of shows up and kind of sometimes gives out information. Sometimes he has to manipulate people to get certain things done. Like in this movie, he's essentially a bureaucrat. He's at his office in S.H.I.E.L.D. trying to get stuff done.
You'll be able to see Nick Fury get stuff done when Captain America: The Winter Soldier crashes into cinemas on April 4th.
S.H.I.E.L.D. takes the world as it is, not as we'd like it to be.
This isn't freedom. This is fear.
You can't play Gran Turismo on the PS4, but you can watch it on the new console, along with plenty of other devices. The feature-length Gran Turismo documentary, Kaz Pushing the Virtual Divide, is now available on Hulu and will find its way to the Sony Movie Channel, Amazon Instant Video, Crackle, and the PlayStation Network on February 5th. The film focuses on Gran Turismo creator Kazunori Yamauchi, showing how he and his team made the games that help push the boundaries of the racing genre. Audiences can expect interviews with game makers and real-life racers, along with plenty of sexy cars. This isn't the only Gran Turismo movie on the way. Sony Pictures is also developing a big-screen Gran Turismo film. It will tell the true story of Spanish race car driver Lucas Ordonez, who became a professional racer after playing the Gran Turismo games and winning the GT Academy competition. The first batch of single-player DLC for The Last of Us will be its last. Developer Naughty Dog says that there are no plans to create more single-player content for the game now that they've finished the first story expansion known as Left Behind. There were rumors that additional single-player DLC was in the works, but now players will have to be satisfied with what they've got.
All this time, I thought you were dead.
Left Behind is a prequel that will focus on the friendship between Ellie and another teenage girl, Riley, who live inside the Boston quarantine zone. Players will learn new things about the characters, and there will also be new combat mechanics and a stronger emphasis on exploration. Left Behind arrives February 14th. Naughty Dog says that all the remaining DLC for The Last of Us will be for the multiplayer component.
When have we ever gotten into trouble?
Over to the other big Naughty Dog franchise. The studio has revealed that it's doubtful Uncharted 4 will be released this year. It's the first next-gen game in the series and will likely take place in Madagascar.